Dvaitumulam maho dukkham nanyatitayasti bheshajam drashyam etam risha sarvam ekoham chittaso amalam. What a beautiful verse. You know, I told you that this Ashtavakra Gita is the summary of more than 3,000 texts. Every verse, huh? Every verse explains in detail. I'm giving one set private lesson twice a week on Ashtavakra Gita, and every verse takes about minimum 5 to 10 hours. So in this session, we compress this. Why? Because you all are seekers. So I compress it, whatever I speak, it goes into your head and you change. You see, Kate is smiling. So, understand this verse. The English translation of this verse is, any suffering, fear, sorrow, pain, duality, no, conflict arise from the duality. Duality is what? The perception of duality. And there is no medicine to cure except understanding that this duality is unreal. This duality is delusion. I have right, left eye and the right eye, duality. You are different from me, duality. You are more beautiful than me, Brandy, duality. You see that? Your eyes are different than me, duality. Your attitude is different than me, duality. But question comes, first thing to understand, that we do not go for the ultimate cause. We are a non-thinker. We claim we are a non-thinker. We are a thinker. But we are a non-thinker. Take one example. Enough is enough. 27 years. We lived together. Do you know what I'm talking about? Bill and Melinda. Why the hell you did not realize in the first year? Non-thinker. Non-thinker. We have to understand this part. Very important. And after 27 years, you realized enough. Now, thank God you realized after 27. So your 27 years of life was living as a non-thinker. Take another example. I am hungry. So hunger is an effect. Huh? Hunger is an effect. What is the cause? What is the cause? The cause is loss of energy. Where the loss of energy? So because when we do not think, we do not find the ultimate cause. And because we do not find the ultimate cause, this dual perception causes the delusion, and the delusion causes the suffering. There are hundreds of texts based on this. It explains. And because there is a perception of duality, that causes the delusion, delusion causes the ignorance, and ignorance is the cause of suffering. Delusion causes the cause of suffering. So we will briefly go through the teachings of one of the great masters who lived almost 1800 years ago. I just remember. So he says there are 7 causes of suffering. It may be very good for academics, but academic will not get the essence of it. I can pass on the information unless I work on it. It will not work. It will not work. First thing, I know you, you are different than me. Duality, right? 2. Now ask yourself, when I say I know you, where I begins and ends and where you begin and end. So I say, no, here is my body. I begin and end here. There you begin. So I already claim that I am the body. I am the body. So I am the body. Now start thinking. Because of a non-thinking causes the duality. Duality causes the delusion. Delusion causes the ignorance. Ignorance is the cause of all the suffering involved. This is how this sutra, this verse explains. So now I am the body. Here I end. Say yes. And there your body is not me. How it is possible? One body is I am, other body is I am not. Non-thinker. Non-thinker. Why I say so? This body is also made up of the same matter as your body is. How can I say that you are different than me? Ask yourself. So, first reason, I am the body. I am the body. Now see, if I am the body is subjected to birth, growth, maturity, death, pain, sickness. Is it not? Is it not? Then why to suffer? When you accept that you are the body, accept the suffering. Enjoy the pain. This is me. But we don't want to accept. Aging. Postponing the age. Did you understand? First cause. I am the body. But the body is constantly subjected to suffering. Why? If you find the ultimate cause, you live in meditation, you don't practice meditation. You live into that permanent peace and happiness. That is the beauty. So now, because I have lot of accumulated impressions in the body, and those some of the impressions are pre-programmed. Hunger, today, morning, look at John taking tea or coffee. So after some time, again I need coffee or tea. Again I need a repetitive process. It happens because of the impressions. So these impressions are present in the body. Based on these impressions, the body is working. So the cause of this body is all these impressions. But what is the cause of these impressions? Third cause. Once you find the ultimate cause, here and now, you start living in meditation. So, what is the cause of these impressions? You hate me, you leave the place. It means you do some action. So, these impressions triggers action. That is the cause. So, what is the cause of my action? Cause of action is attachment and detachment. What is the cause of attachment and detachment? Likes and dislikes. Now come to this point. Yeah? Right? Do you agree? Cause of attachment and detachment is likes and dislikes. Right? Now ask yourself, what is this likes and dislikes? So Master says here, we like and dislike because we do not think. There is no thinking at all. Tell me, is gray beard is better than black? Like and dislike. Like and dislike. One person's like pizza, the other second person like pasta, third person like chicken. What is this like and dislike? We never pay attention. We do not think. So after 27 years, our great friend found, now I don't like you. For 27 years, I like you. I think 27 years or 26, something like this. John, do you know what I'm talking about? Bill and Melinda Gates. Likes and dislikes. So what happens because of the likes and dislikes? We continue to live in this duality. In this duality. Like, dislike, duality. And duality is the cause of delusion. And delusion causes the ignorance. Ignorance causes the suffering. You all are seekers, so it will go very deep inside you. And you see duality. Now pick up the sixth cause, like and dislike. Do you like hot or cold? Can I say 100-degree boiling water is less cold, 0 degree is less hot? That duality disappears. Man and women go little deeper. Both are made up of the same material. The duality disappears because I do not think. Then there is a great movement, women liberation. I think we should start men's liberation now. so, so now we have to think of. That may be good for social activists, professionals, not for the seekers. Seeker's eyes goes deeper. Seeker minds goes deeper. It wants to know the ultimate cause of my suffering. So once I live into that awareness, which is beyond duality, I'm already in meditation. This is what J. Krishnamurti says, choiceless awareness. You live in choiceless awareness. Now see, look from the reverse point of view. You can say the descending order. I hate you or I like you. Duality. From where does duality come? Why I like you or why I hate you? Ask yourself. I'm hollow inside. I'm empty inside. I don't know who am I. I don't know who am I. Am I born to like and dislike in this earth? And even if I hate you, you continue to exist. Our existence has a common point. Do you see that? Whether I exist or you exist, we exist in the same space, same planet. We don't want to see it. Why? Because I don't think. I don't want to find the ultimate cause. So when I do not think, then I continue to live in likes and dislikes. So when I have continuous likes and dislikes, mind is subjected, hammered by the likes and dislikes, it causes attachment and detachment. So attachment and detachment leads to karma, action. And action accumulates all these impressions in your mind, and all these impressions ultimately makes strengthen your identification with the body. For everything, I am the body. As long as we have identification with this body, suffering cannot come to an end. My master used to say, the world does not have suffering, the world itself is a suffering. The same way the body does not become sick or healthy, the body is the home of suffering. It does not mean, what does that means? That means that I am the body, I am aware for all practical purposes, I am the body. That identification begins the journey of the suffering. Meditation, that is why we say meditation is transcending the body and the mind. Last time I told you, I am unemployed, so I am suffering. Tell me how many employed people are happy? Simple. We stop thinking. Huh? Look at that person. He has a luxury car. I don't have. That is why I am suffering. How many people who have a luxury car are not suffering, are happy? How many people who claim they are beautiful are happy? And look at our dear friends, Bill and Melinda Gates. We do not think. Ultimately, I'm stressing one point. Why we do not think? I'm very busy. I have no time to think. Am I asking you to think about me? We don't have time. I'm fully busy. So why you are fully busy? Pick up. Pick up out of the 7 causes. Which one cause? Karma. I'm busy in action. Running and running and running all the time. But why I'm running? Why I'm running? Because of the past impression? One, or because of attachment and detachment? Look at this. Look at my friend. The moment you become aware, one thought comes. Oh, coffee is there, but the tea is not there. Hence, I want tea. You have already created a duality, and see the hesitation in your mind. Pick up any thought at any moment. Are you understanding that? It's a very serious. I told you that, it takes time. One aspect, I'm summarizing this. One text is only based on this, which explains you, the teacher explains you listen to it, you become aware of it, and in that awareness, you are already in the state of meditation. As I told you, no, I don't have money, that's why I am suffering. How many people who have the money are really happy? Again, same example. You are separating yourself because you are not happy. So when I become a non-thinker, what I think, if I get $1 million, I'll be happy. Then I will rest and relax. You see the non-thinking aspect. We make ourselves crazy, and that is why we are suffering. Otherwise, there is no point, no cause of suffering in this world. The world is beautiful. Pick up any point. Again, I'm stressing we are a non-thinker. Look at my boss. He doesn't know anything, and he is bossing on me. First, I separated him, that he is different from me. Then what I did? Attachment and detachment, likes and dislikes. I dislike him, even if he is boss, he does not know anything. Another duality. Look at these thought patterns. The moment we create these opposing dual thoughts, we stop thinking. And when you are a non-thinker, then you create reasons to be unhappy in your life. You create reasons. Do you find any reason? I don't find any reason. Think of it. We lived happily for 27 years, but now enough is enough. We accept the thought as it is. Do you understand what I'm saying? We simply accept the thought as it is. We don't start thinking, come on, 27 years? Why the hell you did not start with it in the very first year? Are you mad, insane? It took you 27 years to realize? And what is the realization? Now see what is the realization. I will go my way. I will find my honey. You will find your honey. So I'm falling into the same problem. Are you understanding that? This is one example. Apply the same example in everyday life. Become a thinker. Let me find out the ultimate cause. And when you find the ultimate cause, it amounts to non-thinker. Non-thinker keeps the duality intact. The duality leads to delusion, and delusion leads to ignorance. Ignorance is the cause of suffering. What is ignorance? Not knowing my nature. So the master says, my nature is non-dual. I'm a non-dual consciousness, self-existent, self-luminous. That is what is the real self. It is pure consciousness. Now I am not the body, I am pure consciousness. Can you divide consciousness? Do you have a different consciousness than me? Now see that. Do you have a different consciousness than me? The answer is no. There is only one consciousness. There is only one space. There is only one water, whether you go to Atlantic or Antarctica or Indian Ocean. So when we understand that we are not a non-thinker, we find we are into oneness, one reality, that is pure consciousness. This is what the master is saying. Dvaita mula maho dukkham. The root cause of this suffering is my perception of the duality at every stage. For transactional reality, it does not mean when you say that, I'm a non-dual, pure consciousness, so I am working in this office, so I can go to any office. So you are distorting these principles. So when there is no duality, then I can enter into any house. I'm talking with reference to the real self. I'm not talking with reference to the body. Understand this. Again, coming back, physical body has a sorrow. Why? It continues to suffer. The body is subjected to suffer. You give little more cold, suffering, little more hot, suffering. You see, the body is by nature. Now, if I say I am the body, then accept the suffering. Don't complain. Then you are good. But if you are not the body, then find out how to transcend the body. Simple understanding. I'm not teaching any cult, dogma, religion, and I say, let me bless you, close your eyes, and everything will happen. We are understanding. Understanding is the knowledge. Knowledge liberates us from the suffering. So, the body, physical body has a sorrow. Can I realize this body is not going to listen to me? Do whatever you want to do. Every day, put it on the sleep batter. I think sleep batter or sleep number, something. Next day, it will complain. You cannot eat gold or diamond if you are very rich. You have to eat the same stuff. Can I start thinking? So what our teachers are doing, teacher changes our perception. My Guruji used to say, only thing is required that can I change my perception? Drop the perception which is causing the duality and enter into the non-dual consciousness. You live into that state of peace and happiness. When? Here and now. Okay, when I'm with you, then I live in peace and happiness. No, you're not living with me. Come with me. You'll have more problem. Why? Because your mind has divided me and you. That need to think. Dvaitu moolam aho dukkham. But now he says there is no medicine to cure this duality. It is a wrong perception. It is a misunderstanding. There is no cure. So I have to change my perception. The dual perception is unreal. Oneness is real. That is self-existent, self-evident, self. So now we will, for the sake of practice, we are going to do the practice. But it is a